Hey everybody, it's S-Cross 1290 coming back to you with some more Skies of Arcadia. In the last episode we made a plan and I believe I'm gonna talk this gate. I can't leave it, I need to rescue everyone, I promise, whoever that was. Well, I didn't know what that said, I think it was something about Lindsay, but yeah, before I was rudely interrupted. We're starting in the front where we first came into Valua Lower City in this episode because I forgot to mention that there's an item and armor shop here. Right here you're just going to be seeing me buy weapons and armor because we need weapons and armor. And right here, finally, a weapon upgrade for Redhead! Yay! She's now 27 attack stronger! You know how that makes me feel? That makes me feel good because now Redhead's actually useful. Yay! She can now actually attack instead of me having to spam magic with her. But she's still not as strong as Vice or Old Man, so she's pretty much useless. Now I'm just gonna be selling off some stuff here, but now before I was rudely interrupted by my own gameplay. Hey everybody. In the last episode, we made it to Lower City. We explored Lower City, the saddest place in the skies. And we came up with a plan to go through the catacombs to ambush the Coliseum tomorrow. I mean today. I mean, is it still dark out? Do they even have alarms? I mean, come on. We don't even know if we woke up or not. This is really scary. It could be dark of the second, it could be dark of the third day, they could already be dead, who knows. Now, the funny thing is that you could actually go to the inn and sleep again, and that won't affect the story. Even though we go to the next day, and technically, everybody should have been dead by then. Everybody should be dead by now. I mean, I went back to the inn and slept again because it was pretty awesome. But right here, we have 2 moonberries. We're actually going to use one on Old Man to make him learn his first super move, which is Tackle, which is probably going to be the strongest special move that you have so far. I recommend you get it for him because it makes this next dungeon really easy. And yes, the catacombs are a dungeon. So what's going to happen right here is a cut's going to happen, and then you're going to see me almost to the sewers. So let us go. And we're back! Yeah, we're back. That was perfect timing, actually. Alright, so let's climb down ladders. But what's with this? What's with living in the sky and climbing ladders? I mean, I guess it's good preparation to live in the sky so you don't get seasick or afraid of heights. But really, why do they have like 500,000 ladders? Oh, I'll never understand why they have so many ladders in this game, but hey, I guess it's to slow you down and enjoy the perfectly good music soundtrack they have here. If you can even hear the music over my voice, I don't know what y'all rather listen to, my voice or the music, but yeah, here's the entrance to the catacombs. So let's go in, shall we? Welcome everybody, welcome to the second dungeon of the game, the catacombs, or the Valua sewers. I don't know what I'll call it, I think I'll call it the sewers, because I always thought of this place as the sewers. Now, we're level 8 and Old Man's level 13. So you know what we're gonna do? Let's go right into this. Yeah. Running along the shore path. Nope, I stop and turn because I want to fight a monster. Woo! First monster encounter of the... Uh-oh, this is not a good way to start off a monster attack. Electri? What the? They know electric moves? Ow! Come on, Vice. Yeah, just jump back up there. Again? Again? Really? On Redhead this time. Oh my god, these bats are just freaking trying. How could they not run? We're not even getting to attack this. What? Uh-oh, now I remember what happens here. I remember what happens here. Bye, Redhead. Yes, now I remember. This first battle wasn't really a great battle to begin with. And I was actually going to cut it here, but I thought this was pretty damn funny. So, Yeah, I left it in here. This is pretty horrible. I mean, in one turn, they killed Redhead with that one-hit knockout move, which I should probably explain. And look at that. We're just missing like crazy. And we're just getting our asses kicked in the first monster pool in the dungeon. Yes, this is a great omen, isn't it? Redhead's dead. We miss our attacks. And luckily, Vice comes through with a fire attack, wasting 1 point of magic in the first monster encounter. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, this dungeon is hard. The monsters here are pretty overpowering. My recommendation for these monsters is to kill those slimes, because those slimes has a one-hit kill move that we will learn later, but a lot of enemies in this game will have that one-hit kill move. Enterny, I think it's called. It's a silver crystal move, which we don't have the silver color yet, but we will collect later. Spoilers! But yeah, look at that. There's even a ladder in the dungeon. Oh my god, who would have knew? This is what I like about Shrine Island. There is no ladder. No, wait, there is ladders in Shrine Island. God damn, I almost made a fool of myself. So yeah, encounter number 2. Luckily, we have some good luck here because we get the first attack. Now, we have some new enemies here. We have the Mind Stealer, the bats. I'm gonna call them the Thunder Bats. And the one-shot slimes. My recommendation for this part of the dungeon is that you destroy the slimes first. Your slimes are your top priority. If it was a battle like this, because we won't be seeing the slimes throughout the rest of the dungeon after we get out of the water, I would believe your next priority would be the Mind Stealers. They have the most defense and they can really hit hard. Now, I really don't show it off here, but you really want to kill these blobs first. I didn't kill the blobs first because I guess I used Pyre, which is a waste of another magic point. I'm just wasting magic points every battle. Who cares if I don't have enough magic for the boss? I don't need magic for the boss. I'm just going to attack it to death. Waste 10 minutes killing a boss. God, this dungeon's pretty hard, and it kind of scares me this early in the game, how when we have like no magic at all. It kind of scares me when I just free-willingly just cast spells whenever I damn want to. But yeah, so the catacombs, a pretty nice place, isn't it? And here's our third encounter. So yeah, the sewers are a pretty nice place here, and lucky again. Wow, the game must have felt bad for me when it killed Redhead. You know what? Thank you, Redhead. Because of your death, the game had a change of heart. The game is helping me win! Yay! And unluckily, there's 5 slimes here, so I don't know what I'm going to do here. Apparently, I'm going to have Redhead use Pyre because she's our spellcaster. Which was probably a smarter move. I mean, come on now. So yeah, well, we get 2 slimes out of the way here, which is not bad at all. With 3 slimes left, and yay, then we get a chance to attack. Which is good for us because these slimes are really a pain in the ass. Bye! Bye, slime! I hope you never have to disturb me again. I still can't believe I lost Redhead to that one-shot kill move in the first battle of the dungeon. But because Redhead is such a badass, Redhead just turned my luck around. So right here is where we get to the wooden part of the sewers, so I believe we don't fight any more slimes because we're not in the water anymore. So I think the slimes are replaced with a new enemy here. We also get some new enemies when we're on the rock portion. Like right here, you see these puppies? You see these puppies? If I will ever see their name? No, apparently I'd rather attack the Mind Stealers. These puppies, I don't think they're top priority, but they do have blue spell Quikia, or Quikia, I don't know how to speak Japanese here. You gotta cut me some slack. Basically, if you have a dog in one of these battles, they will always cast a speed increase, which that's what it does, it increases your speed. But these Mind Stealers here are still as slow as hell. So no matter what, I'm pretty sure you're going to attack first, even if you have a Mind Stealer. Everything else in this dungeon will attack first if they get the speed boost, but the Mind Stealers will always attack second. And look at that. They're like, these Mind Stealers are like the toughest enemies. They're like the fish in Shrine Island. So these Mind Stealers are still, I don't think they're top priority actually. I think I replaced them with something else. What would actually be top priority other than the Mind Stealers? I know these dogs are not that important, because these dogs don't do nothing at all. I guess the Mind Stealers are the top priority. We do see another new enemy later, but they're nothing. So yeah, Mind Stealers are top priority, the dogs are your second top priority, and when we see a new monster here, that's gonna be your third priority. So, ow, you damn Cryhound! That's what they're called, Cryhounds. Yay! So yeah. It's an interesting dungeon, isn't it? I mean, look at this. We're in a sewer, battling our way to save our family. I think that's pretty cool. The story of this game is pretty awesome. How we had to fight our way through a sewer to save our family. No one ever came up with that. Because most of the time when we were saving somebody, we always have to go straight through the front door. Or through the back entrance and do some sneaking. But no, in this game, we just fight our way through the underground and just completely annihilate them. Now, this brings up many questions that when I first played this game, like, you know how that boy, Marco, used to, he lives down here. Does he have, like, some badass fighting combat techniques or something? Because if he lives down here, then he has to fight through all these enemies. Unless these enemies really hate us and want us dead, so that's why they're only attacking us. I'm not gonna think about it. Who needs to think about it here? And wow, so many enemy encounters. I should probably cut some of them out. Nah, I'll leave them in here. I gotta leave this one in here because this is a new enemy, a Bascalifish. I'm gonna call these guys the baby blue elephants. Now these are your third priorities. As you see here, these guys are nothing. They're one-shottable. I think Redhead one-shots one of them. The only thing that you have to be, the only thing that they have actually is that they have magic resistance. Magic resistance is where when we cast a spell like Pyre, which I'll show off later, that it does not kill them at all. It does no damage. It does damage to them, but not a lot. So recommendation when fighting these blue elephants is that you just attack them. Just regular attack them. You could Pyre everything else. I don't think nothing else has magic resistance except those Mind Stealers. But those Mind Stealers have a shitload of health, so it really don't matter. Alright, coming up here, there's a two-way path. If you go left, there's gonna be two chests over here. And these, I recommend you pick up all 4 chests in this dungeon. Yes, there's 4 chests in the first part of this dungeon. And this will be a 3-part dungeon because in the next episode we fight the boss. It is not a really long dungeon. It's like 1 part boss and then the other half. So yeah, we'll see the boss when we get into it. And yeah, just attack that Mind Stealer Vice. Alright, Redhead, your turn. Yeah, just bitch slap that Mind Stealer with your... Ow! Blue Elephant got a freaking back attack on Redhead, and ow! That looked like it hurt, but it didn't. Isn't this awesome? I mean, they could shoot a beam of thunder at you and it does nothing. It's like, boom! I'm super powerful here. You can't do no damage to me. I am too powerful for your mind tricks of electricity beams. So what we're gonna do is I'll just bitch slap you with my boomerang, and because I'm more awesome than you, my boomerang does more damage. Bye, Blue Elephant. Yay, we're killing cute animals, and this jackass wants to defend against all my attacks, so... Yay, I wasted a turn, and he counterattacked, so he still got a free attack out of us. Come on, Redhead, make yourself useful, kill that thing. Oh, come on, Redhead. There was like no health left. Fine, Vice. You just do all the work. You just take all the credit. What? What, Redhead? Redhead, why? Why do you have to take all the glory? You didn't even kill the damn thing. I's the one that killed the damn thing, and you get the stupid winning pose thing. that happens after every battle that I love. It makes me feel like I've done something awesome. It makes me feel like I accomplished something after every battle, which I hope y'all get that feeling, because these battles can get pretty damn tough. I'm not lying. I mean, that first battle that we had in this dungeon was pretty tough. Now, there's another two-way path here. Just keep going straight, and you'll get some more of the last 2 treasure chests in the game. And yet another fight. Now, right here, we're going to show off the magical resistance here of these enemies. But apparently, I want to change Redhead's color to Bluehead, or Bluerang. Yay, the Bluerang. I made it funny. Yay, when a Let's Player makes a funny. Oh my god, doesn't that look like it hurts? That looks like it hurts, but it doesn't look like it did anything at all. I thought we were gonna cast Pyre. Alright, Redhead, make a fool out of me. Make a fool out of me. Do your own decision. Just kill yourself. It's not like we care. It's not like we don't care about Vice or Old Man or anything. We'd rather heal you. I mean, Vice had less health than you. Or you had less health than Vice, but I think Vice is much more important than you, Redhead. But if I say that, everybody's gonna be like, in the comments, like, no, Redhead's like the most best person in the world in the game. Yeah, she is pretty good, I'm no lie. She does get better. Not in the beginning of the game though. She's just an extra character to, you know, cast items, use spells, like a beginner spellcaster. And right here, these 2 chests are like the best weapons and armor so far for Vice. I recommend you equip this stuff for Vice because he gets the Assassin Blade. I recommend you get these 2 chests. It just makes the next boss really easy. Look at that. Increases my defense by 7. Heavy armor. I like. And we're gonna give Old Man the valua armor because I didn't have enough money to buy him valua armor, so we're just gonna buy his valua armor. Or not buy his valua armor, but you know, just give him his valua armor. I keep saying armor. Heavy armor! Assassin's Blade! Yay! We're playing Assassin's Creed now, and oh my god, another fight. How many fights do I go through? I don't know how many fights I go through, but apparently I'm just gonna... Oh, you do fight these bats out here? I thought these bats were only common in the water. I guess that's the only slime. Ow! Ow! God! Are they all going to attack first? Are they all going to attack first and attack Vice? That's not good. Uh-oh. Come on, Vice. Come on, Vice. Yes. Get your revenge on that bat. Get your revenge on that bat for being the only different one. Oh, it's not, well, it's not different anymore, but it's dead, so that's the only different one. Yay! Oh, crap. More thunder. Now, I don't know why, but we're in the sewers, and all the enemies are catching thunder. And we're countering with fire. Why are we fighting enemies in the sewers with thunder moves? I mean, isn't that kind of weird? But I guess we're in Valua, the yellow moon is thunder, and we still don't have the power to learn thunder yet, even though I love the thunder techniques in the game. I mean, you probably see me using yellow crystal the most. Oh my god, spoilers, we get a yellow crystal. I would have never known. But yeah, once we do get the yellow crystal, you're going to be seeing me use it a lot. Probably like on Vice or something, because I love yellow in this game. Trust me, you'll probably be seeing me cast yellow spells throughout the entire game. I just love thunder that much. And oh my god! This doesn't look safe. Look at this. This doesn't look safe at all, but no. No, Vice is like, oh hell no, I'm a badass. We're just going to walk across this like nothing. Look at that, he's not even flinching. He just walked across that. Or did his little sprint animation that he's doing right now. It's like, I'm not, this thing's not gonna get the best of me. I'm just gonna run across like a badass. And right here, it has, right here is the end of the first part of the dungeon. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode through the catacombs. In the next episode, we'll continue along through the catacombs. So I'll see y'all then.